Cowherd, would a move to L.A. tarnish LeBron's legacy?
It is his legacy. Moving is his legacy. That's like asking if fast food's going to hurt Burger King's legacy. I mean, when I think of LeBron, I think the player empowerment superstar. MJ was the first global icon. Magic and Bird saved the league. LeBron.
Let me flip the script then. Is mobility? He'll be known more for mobility than winning. Is that a good legacy?
He'll be known for both. By the way, if he moves to LA and wins, and he would, Lonzo can play, Ingram can play, Kuzma can play, Randall can play. Winning.
Durant can play, Steph Curry can play.
I'm not saying he's beating them. But what if he goes there in 4 years and they get to a final or two? He won a
4 years.
When he's 40 or 52, what?
4 years will be 37.
How many more years do you think he's going to play?
5,
Oh,
6.
no.
Brady's going to play 3 more, and
There's not enough years for LeBron to do anything that's going to affect anything that's happened in the past for the Lakers. It's absolutely nothing. Now, if he goes to the Clippers, I could see something happening. But you got Wilt, Magic, Kareem, Shaq. You got Kobe with 2 jerseys retired. There's nothing he can do short of 10 championships.
But Olden, he doesn't need to get his name among the Laker greats of all time. He's already cemented his legacy, Whitlock.
Yes,
he is in the
does.
discussion with Michael Jordan. We say it every day. We do it every day on this show. He's past Kobe. We would agree with that, right? He's past Magic Johnson. His legacy is cemented.
It's the narcissism in him.
Magic.
It's the narcissism in him.
Well, what if the narcissism in him wants to be a billionaire, wants to be a owner of a team?
He's going to do that no matter what.
He can do that in Cleveland. I feel it would be accelerated in the entertainment capital of the world. We know he's into movies.
There's 2 teams there. That's what I'm saying. So I could see him going.
Clippers brand has been a roller coaster.
So what's the point of going to the Lakers when you have pretty much the same type of players in Cleveland now?
Because the Lakers have a series of young, talented, cheap players. People really are in on Luke Walton.
Okay.
Doc Rivers is a little divided. The way I look at, listen, we have a history here. That if you're great, you can kind of do a Brett Favre last couple years. You can do a Johnny Unitas out in L.A.
Last couple years, this is his whole career. LeBron James is going to be known for city hopping. That's his career legacy. I think it actually trumps his legacy as a winner, is that he just hopped from city to city. Cleveland, Miami, Cleveland again, and now probably L.A.
Did we forget Charles Barkley played in Philly?
No. Charles Barkley's not LeBron James.
Did we forget Karl Malone chased a ring with the Lakers at the end of his career?
That's at the end of his career. He put
last
15,
year.
16
Come
years
on.
together.
This is a different league than it was in the
I
80s.
get it. No. I get it. It's different. I'm just saying, is that a great legacy?
Okay, it used to be divorce was a stigma. If you say I'm divorced, nobody cares. A lot of people are
Is that a
divorced.
good thing?
I'm not saying it's a good thing. That's the reality thing. It's the same with mobility.
Yeah.
Like, mobility is not a stigma anymore.
I just feel he should stay in Cleveland. You know, finish out your career in Cleveland, build that legacy. And I think that would enhance his legacy overall.
What more could he do in Cleveland, Olden? He went back
Win
to
another title.
He said he was going to win one. He did.
No, how about winning a title with less talent?
Oh, jeez. Are
How
you
about
serious?
that one? Yes, how about that one?
Let's just take
Win
away
with less
LeBron's
talent.
great players and see what he can do then. Maybe then you'll... Come on.
Second title in Cleveland and finishing it. Look, man, Joe Montana was devastated when he had to leave San Francisco. Peyton Manning didn't like leaving Indianapolis. Again, when you're in that all-time great conversation, I just don't know if this new legacy and new normal that he's establishing, I don't know if it's that great.
I don't know if it's great either. I think his brand has been established. People are just going to say, second best player of all time. And I think that's what it is. I don't think he'll ever surpass
Who's
Jordan.
going to say that?
Who isn't saying that?
You and I? You don't
No,
He's going to be second best no matter what.
Man, you got Kareem.
He comes to L.A., he's still going to have to live up to Kobe's
I just don't think he's
legacy.
leaped over Kareem yet. I don't know I'm not sure if I'm really ready all the way there
So
over
would he
Magic
if he
Johnson.
stayed in Cleveland and won another title?
If he won another title in Cleveland, then I think he's the second greatest. It's a stronger argument.
Yeah.
But again, and I don't know, man. Kareem and Michael that's a hard.
So he goes to Philadelphia and wins the title. Then what? Is he on par with Kobe? I mean, we're being a little silly here, are we not?
No,
you go to the Lakers in the entertainment capital of the world.
Okay, let me ask you.
LeBron's global.
Do you have him above Rudy Gay at this point?
Check with me tomorrow.
Whitlock, could Kawhi possibly salvage this season?
This season is a little tough. I mean, because the Jordan brand and him have split up.
Yes.
His brand has been damaged a bit. Pop has had to crack the whip, for lack of a better term, to prod him back into playing this year. Having said all that, I fully expect next season Kawhi Leonard will be back as one of the 2 or 3 best two-way players in the league, one of the 5 best players in the league, and will be seen as a key figure in pushing San Antonio back into the championship hunt or second place to Golden State or whatever. But this season, salvage, he's had a rough year.
Listen, an NBA season's a little like a movie. You can't be a great movie with a bad finish. You can't be a great team with a lousy playoff finish. But majority of the movie is laid out in the regular season.
Oh, definitely.
I don't think he can salvage it, and I'll tell you why. I think what this year's done for Kawhi, it has validated his reputation as odd. He was always an incredibly reluctant star. Every other star's got a brand. They talk, they're verbal. He's the reluctant star.
Yeah.
This year validated that.
And you know what else happened? The chink in the armor appeared in San Antonio for the first time. We've never seen that before. They've always been able to keep everything in-house. And I think really what it comes down to with Kawhi is as simple as this. They are questioning my heart, and I'm upset about it. Because Tony Parker had the same injury. And so now here you go, the trainers and the coach, everybody's saying, we've never seen anything like this before. You know, we've never seen this injury take this long before. Right. And so now I think that really affected Kawhi.
Is it irreparable? Could it ever?
I believe it is.
So he'll never.
I don't think he's gonna probably do his contract, and then I think he's leaving.
He said he wants to retire.
Yeah, he did say at practice today he wants to retire as Spur. But I just want to add this: he's up for the Supermax extension this offseason, $217 million. Okay, this is a guy, and I'm going to preface this: we bag on LeBron if he sits out a couple games. Kawhi Leonard has never played more than 75 games in a season. This is his 7th year in the league. There is some question, and I've talked with Broussard about this at length, around the league. Is Kawhi Leonard a little soft? He's never played 75 games in a season, and now you want to give him the Supermax? Okay, I think there's something up here that...
No, I think that's a very interesting point. Here's the other thing. Because he's not a passer, he doesn't elevate teammates. That Supermax can't just be about you dropping 24. He doesn't...
I disagree with that. Passing's not good, but playing defense on the other end does elevate your other teammates. Yeah. Not being a high-maintenance guy that has to have the ball in your hands all the time does elevate your other teammates.
That's Tony Parker's job. That's the point guard's job. Dejounte Murray, those guys. It's their job to pass the ball.
Would you pay him max money?
I wouldn't pay anybody max money.
Kevin Durant.
I've always been under that, we all overpaid. Okay? That's always been my philosophy. I don't care. Athletes, we all overpay. But take the money if you can get it. But I just don't feel that he's a max. I mean, he's a superstar, but the money is, it's ridiculous right now. But I do believe that he is a great player. And I think the defense, as Jason said, that's what elevates him more than anything else. He is uber defense.
At the same time, let me ask, he's been played only 9 games this year. Has James Harden passed him as one of the better players in the league?
Yes,
I would say so. Has Anthony Davis passed? I mean, Anthony Davis right now is carrying a bad Pelican team to the playoff.
I don't agree with that.
Think Damian Lillard is
Harden
off
was
the charts.
already above him.
I think it was
He
close.
rose up to that level.
Where is
Kawhi rose up to the level.
Where is
I think
Kawhi
that's
Leonard
the question.
today?
No. I think Jason's made extra points about his durability and never playing more than 35 games. Again, right now he's out of the top 10. I expect him back next year, motivated, and back in that conversation as a top 5 guy.